sure you're probably wondering how we've come to live in such a bomb site.
Just realised we left the anchor light on.
That was too easy. I see little triangles.
We have an announcement to make.
There's not that much open in the world still.
We're gonna try again.
Welcome to our self-inflicted adventure.
What seems like a lifetime ago, we left Australia intending to sail our way around the world.
It's been a roller coaster since then, and while the plan has changed many times, we've been laughing our way through and learnt a new lesson for every step of the way.
And between us, the real adventure has only just begun.
I'm sure you're probably wondering how we've come to live in such a bomb site.
A few months ago, we got given a radar and a chart plotter from some friends who were giving them away. They were a massive upgrade on our current situation, which was a very, very old chart plotter and no radar. What was required to put them in was a change in all the technology on our boat. So we got to the end of all of this wiring where we'd been converting all of our old instruments from this old technology to be read by the new chart plotter with the new technology, and the last thing that we had to do was to connect the radio up. Our radio has a AIS receiver in there, which means that we can see other boats around us. So we really wanted to kind of join the thing onto the chart plotter. We got as far as doing the last wire, turned it on, saw one boat, and then nothing. The chart plotter completely and utterly died after this radio was installed. Fast forward a few months after that, and we decided during that time to just not have a chart plotter. We were using our iPad, but it got to the stage around Easter time when there was a great sale on, and it was an Easter sale, and we saw this crazy cheap chart plotter, a B&G, and we just thought, spike the bullet and let's just pick it up. And because all of our technology was already converted from old to new, it was almost plug and play. That's up, that's great, it's now running. The last thing to connect is the radio to the new chart plotter. You can understand that we're a little bit hesitant to do that. So once again, we bit the bullet and we've got a radio that will connect with the new technology. It's just arrived. The reason why we decided to switch was because, well, first of all, we didn't really trust the old radio to connect to the new chart plotter. We did not want the same thing to happen again. And secondly, because this radio also has a built-in AIS transponder as well as a receiver. What that means is that we can be seen by other boats as well as we can now see other boats who also have AIS. It's a great safety measure, and if we're going on passage, it's good for other boats, big cargo containers, small boats, to be able to see us from far away. So it arrived and I got really excited at 7:30 at night and decided to install it. It was not prime filming time, so it did not make the final cut. Bringing you back to the present, the reason why our boat now looks like a bomb site is because this radio has been installed. It's great. It's managed to connect itself to we have connected it to the chart plotter. When we turned it on, all we could hear was so something is wrong with the signal. Something is wrong with the antenna, and it's a very old antenna, we think. So our job for the day is to install a new radio antenna from the top of the mast back down to where the radio lives.
might be at the bottom, or it's sort of
Oh really?
like it's hitting something.
Okay, I'll have a look.
Just realised we left the anchor light on.
Okay, so I've hoisted Adam at the mast. He has dropped several sinkers with fishing line through the mast, and I've collected it at the other end fairly seamlessly at this stage. Now what Adam is doing is he's connecting the end of the coax cable to the fishing line, and then I'm going to pull it through and it should all go very easily, and we should have the coax cable at the bottom of the mast very shortly, if things go to plan. Too easy. We're at the final stage. We have a wire which has gone through the roof, and we've threaded it all the way through the roof lining and into the back of our panel here. Now is the final step, which is to pop a fitting on the end of the wire. So this is it, and then we'll finally be able to get a radio with AIS capability and connected up to our chart plotter. A few days in the making, so this is good. So we've already plugged in the radio into our system here, and it does connect over to the chart plotter. So now will be the test when we switch it on to see whether we can actually pick up any AIS systems. We don't have a boat nearby us that we know to see whether we transmit AIS yet, but we'll come back on that one later. But let's see if we can actually pick up some boats. Alright, I see little triangles! Oh, so many little triangles. Wow, okay, let's see if we can see Zena and Craig, who's next to us. There is a little triangle. Who are you, triangle? Wow, okay, so we're picking up AIS. This is awesome. Yes. As mentioned, we'll see whether anybody around us can see us when they switch on their AIS. This is good. This is awesome. So initially, when we were trying to listen to radio calls, there's a morning net, for instance, in St Martin. 7:30 every morning, we get a gargled "Welcome to the morning net," and we then turn it off because we just don't want to listen to that for 15 minutes. And the person who is transmitting that is only about, how far away? It's half a mile?
Yeah.
Less than that.
Tops, not even.
Tops a mile. So prior to us installing this new radio antenna, we had terrible reception. So I'm really, really eager to actually turn on the radio and see what it sounds like, whether we will hear people properly. With the amount of holes and chafing spots that were in that was in the old radio antenna cable, I'm hoping for good things. I'm really, really hoping that this will be a massive improvement. Alright, whereas, oh my goodness, this is just, do you think this is actually 40 years old, the same age as our boat?
Looks like it.
So look at that. And we wonder why we weren't able to hear anybody. What stage are we at, Ads?
Putting the house back together stage.
Yee-hoo!
Kind of. Successfully made a radio call to the neighbours. It was pretty good, pretty clear, but they're less than half a mile away. Not even, they're probably 200 metres away. Take it as it comes. At least we've got AIS working on the new plotter. We've got we've got radio, and we'll take it for now. And they can see us, which is the most important part, which was the objective of the entire exercise.
Okay.
Hello everyone, apologies for
Hello.
interrupting your viewing pleasure, but we
Yes.
have an announcement to make / run out of road, really, run out of time.
Yeah, pretty much.
As of 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, we will be on our way to Bermuda. That's sort of why, that's an early explanation as to why all of the boat work has been happening and all the upgrades and tweaking and tuning has been going on for the last 6 months. We're gonna try again. 2 years later,
Yep.
we're gonna try again.
We're gonna tackle it again and see whether we can conquer it this time.
So we're on a bit of a deadline to leave. We're trying to get out of here by the 8th, which is literally tomorrow morning at the time of recording. So we'll be pretty much well underway by the time you see this.
On Monday the 10th.
The 10th. You can track us at our website, which we'll put down here. And
We are about 2 weeks behind ourselves in real-time footage, so I think the next few episodes that you'll see will be a little bit about us preparing and provisioning and pretty much getting ready. And then you will finally see us when we're underway and tackling Bermuda again, tackling the Atlantic again. The reason why we decided to pop in to Bermuda is mainly because although we have been there before, there's not that much open in the world still. So wherever we can get to, wherever it is open and accepting cruisers, we will be happy to go to. This year we're obviously planning to go from Bermuda to the Azores afterwards, but we both enjoyed Bermuda very much last time and we want to pop in and say hello again.
yeah, pretty much. And we've got we've got a couple of good friends that are going to be there, so it's a great place to sort of rally up and meet everyone before they all go their separate ways. They're off back to the US, back up to the northeastern coast, and then we're going to head east. So it'll be just a nice change of scenery, a nice shakeout for the big one. Yeah, it's time to get to work. So yeah, it's all come to a head at the last minute, as it always does. Frantic preparations have sort of put a bit of a hitch in the giddy up for the editing process.
What was that?
What?
A bit of a hitch in the giddy up?
Yeah, if you have like a limp, you've
Is
got.
that an Australian
I
term?
don't know where I got that. If you have a limp, you have like a hitch in your giddy up. Anyway. Yeah, so we gotta put a bow in it here and let you know why and what's going on. You can track us. We'll be well on our way. Monday, we've got you covered for Monday. Next Monday, depending on how the journey goes, we may not be arrived yet, and thus the upload might be a day after Monday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. I'm going to do my best to edit underway.
I'm going to do my best to sail us as fast as we can so we get there and we can upload.
Yeah, I agreed. We're going to have something to upload though. Anyway,
Yeah.
I digress. We will see you on the other side. Thanks for watching.
Wish us luck!